So, if you're watching this, you should probably watch the explanation of sort of what it is I'm trying to build in the other video. I'll link that video in the description, so you should probably go check that out if you don't know what the heck it is I'm building. Yeah, but so let's get on with it. So the way the current prototype works is you hit buttons on the computer, which sends it over USB to a little Arduino, which communicates with this little controller board, which does some stuff, and then sends that through a wire. That wire, for convenience, goes through a little connector, and then that ultimately goes to the bracelet, which, that's great. So the bracelet is pretty simple. It's mostly just foam and Velcro and little motors. The Velcro just sticks it onto your arm and makes it easy to take on and off. And inside the bracelet, there are recessed into the foam little motors right there, and they stick out just a tiny bit to make contact with your skin. And then it's got a little connector, and the connector is nice. So the board is kind of similar. It's terrible, but it's got all the pieces. It's got a little multiplexer in the middle, and it's got little controllers around the edge. It's got I2C to communicate with the Arduino, and then it goes through some horrible wiring, which is abysmal, but works, and that ultimately gets to a connector which connects to the bracelet. Great. But currently the little electrical doodads don't actually communicate with each other properly, and so if nobody's talking to each other, they don't work. So I spent a long time trying to make them talk to each other, man. It was some serious counseling. Part of it is my code's terrible, and so it's hard to read and hard to debug, because I didn't make it right the first time, and so now I'm fixing it over and over again. It's hard to fix. Another part of it is the hardware is being uncooperative, like this one. Like, it thought it was cool to start vaping. I mean, no, not on my watch. So yeah, but then all of a sudden, on the scope, blam! So that was just them communicating with each other real quick, and as you can see, now they're talking. So it's all fixed. And the buttons, you push them, it goes through the stuff, goes into your bracelet. The connection, or the feeling in the bracelet isn't great, because you need to be able to feel the individual motors, but it's good enough. Yeah, so basically from here, I just need to... Well, I need to work on making it so that the specific motors in the bracelet are more recognizable when each one's on and off, if that makes any sense. So because right now it just feels like the entire bracelet starts vibrating, which is bad because you can't actually tell apart what's what. Yeah, so that'll be the next prototype thing. And so yeah, now I just gotta train myself on how to recognize the phonetic stuff, and then I should be able to, I don't know, it'll work, and then I don't know what I'm gonna do with it, because, I haven't got that far yet.